Red. It's a color, I think. It can have meanings. And in Helldiver stratagems, red means damage. From eagles to orbitals to never mind, that's it. Red stratagems mean destroying as many people with objectively incorrect political opinions as possible. In the orbital sector of stratagems, the first thing you ever unlock when you start the game is the orbital precision strike. And while it deals a trillion damage, it doesn't exactly have wide range. So, what do you think would happen if, instead of firing just one orbital precision shot, we shot 30 orbital not very precision shots and missed every single target? Well, then we would get the orbital barrages. But you, hopefully, saw the title of this video. For the first half of it, you probably thought it was quite the hot take. Then you read the when they're used wrong part and thought something along the lines of, well, no shit. But even though my stance is more obvious than the idea that managed democracy is the best form of government, let me explain it anyways. Now, even when they're used right, I don't really like barrages. I find them too ineffective to reliably put communists in the grave, and my bomb is just as effective as any APHE round from orbit. Or like 99% as effective, but I'm getting off track. One really important thing in Helldivers 2 is it's moving around. And anyone who's played the game can tell you, sometimes enemies get in the way where you need to really exactly tactically rush and extract tactically. And let me tell you, a few heavy devastators can be a real problem. And if you saw our newest video, you know the best way to take down groups of heavy devastators is a stratagem. So, why not use barrages? Well, barrages lock off an area for up to 30 seconds. So if just one of the three clowns you grouped up with threw out a walking barrage, you won't be walking over there anytime soon. Alright, so 30 seconds. That's not that long, is it? I can wait 30 seconds to move to a mission area. Just stay 50 meters away. Well, uh, no. No, you can't. At least, not often. You see, one common rhetoric around the game is that bugs are a horde shooter and bots are a military shooter. Did I use the word rhetoric right there? Anyways, that is not true. The bots are a military horde shooter. And Christ on a tricycle, that is a lot of lasers. A lot of the time, you need to get the hell out of wherever you are right now. You can't wait 10 seconds, much less 30. And maybe later, there won't be any more enemies, but a brighter future isn't worth shit when you're a corpse. And don't try walking through the bullet rain because you won't make it 6 meters before you make it 6 feet. Okay, but that's just one thing. Sure, occasionally your morning job is stopped by a squintillion napalm rounds, but that can't happen very often. It does. I would even say about 40% of all of the barrage use I see makes my face look like this. Or maybe this. Or God forbid, this. This paragraph in my script is ridiculously short, but I need to put it in because otherwise people might leave it in the comments. You know, because people are definitely in my comment section all of the time. But anyways, oh, 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 yeah. Yeah, let's talk about this. So, I'm not really giving you the full picture here. I even hinted at it in the past paragraph, saying only 40% of them suck. Well, let's talk about the other stuff. One very common use of barrages is to destroy outposts, which I can't really argue against, so long as you don't use them while other people are there. I mean, what's better than destroying enemy positions without actually stepping foot inside one? They also have decent use on defense missions where a frontline needs red beacons to stay up. And when retreating from a position, throwing one out to where you're retreating from can work sometimes. Okay, sure. Those points all work. However, let me introduce our newest guest, the Devil's Advocate. With his help, we can take down those counterarguments one by one. Defense missions, while they do work, is a very niche use case. Not to mention that other stratagems like the 500 kg or even a sentry can get the job done. And while you can destroy outposts, there's a million ways to blow up a red box. Even if you hate going in them, just get a quasar some time in the right position, and you can destroy all fabricators and blow up an outpost while maintaining as many meters as you want. And when retreating from positions, barrages aren't any better than other stratagems. To finish off this schizo rant, I'll give you a riddle. No, not like that. Sure. What situation is a 380 good in that a few eagle stratagems suck at? Like something that barrages can uniquely accomplish. Can you name me one situation a 380 is good in that eagle stratagems are useless at? I'll wait. And here it is. The pièce de résistance. The smoking gun. The orbital laser. With some limited use downsides, the orbital laser works in every situation barragers work in, while being 10 times safer and 10 times as effective. I'm not going to talk about it too much here, since it actually will get its own video way off in the future. But the orbital laser buries any barrages under the dirt like an entrenching tool blessed by Lady Liberty herself. Barrages are not useless. They're not notably useful either. That, at the end of the day, is my thesis statement. I hate barrages when they're used wrong.